Hello, good morning to you. Welcome to Business. Economic growth for the fourth quarter of 2018 has increased to 6.8% as compared with the same period in 2017, which was pegged at 5.5%. The current growth rate is led by the industrial sector, which recorded 8.9%, followed by services sector with 5.8%. Government statistician Professor Samuel Kobena-Enim, in an address to the media, also revealed that the year 2018 grew by 6.3%. There's more in this report.
Led by the industry subsector, which recorded a rate of 8.9% on the back of operations in the mining subsector. It was followed by the services sector with a rate of 5.8%. The agricultural sector had a declining growth rate of 4.4% for the quarter, despite a marginal pickup in the crop subsector. Let's hear from the government statistician, Professor Kobena-Enim.
Quarter 4 2018 GDP puts it at 39,473.2 million Ghana cedis, and for the same period, that is quarter 4 2017, the estimated value for our final goods and services is 36,950.8 million Ghana cedis. Again, the difference between 2018 quarter 4 and 2017 quarter 4 is about 3,000 million Ghana cedis. The year-on-year quarterly GDP growth rate for quarter 4 2018 was 6.8 compared to 5.5 recorded for quarter 4 2017. The quarter-on-quarter GDP growth rate, seasonally adjusted for quarter 2018, was 1.7%, and the rate recorded for the third quarter of 2018 was 1.8%.
He has also been explaining what these growth rates means for the country and its impact on the development of the people.
Certainly, once the per capita GDP goes up, what it simply means is that we've accounted for the population within the country. So if the annual GDP that we showed earlier on pointed to a figure of 300,000 million, approximately 300,000 million Ghana cedis, and it translates into 9,000, approximately 9,000 per capita GDP, and this showing an increase of about 1,000 between 2017 and 2018. Certainly this is good because on the average, but let's put on record that on the average, this is the annual amount. The distribution is another argument. This is why towards the end of my presentation, I said that statistically we can compute the average by simply dividing the GDP figure by the population. But that doesn't mean that it has an equal distributional effect, in which case the lowest in the economy, that is the poorest in the economy, are going to benefit compared to the richest.
Gross domestic growth without oil grew by 8.4% for the year 2018.
The Plant Breeder Crops Research Institute says training for foundation seed technicians is critical for government's planning for food and jobs policy. Senior research scientist Dr. Allen Opon says inadequate expertise on the field can prevent government from achieving food security. He spoke at a value chain workshop in Kumasi. Kwesi Debra has more.
Food and Agriculture Organization and Planting for Food and Jobs Secretariat of the Agricultural Ministry organized a training for foundation seed technicians. It is aimed at integrating all actors along the seed value chain to supply good quality seeds to farmers. Crops Research Institute, Savannah Agricultural Research Institute, Grains and Legumes Development Board, among others, were represented. Dr. Opon believes the training is critical in Ghana's food sufficiency and security agenda.
The breeder and foundation seeds are produced mainly by the research institutions. That's Crops Research and Savannah Agricultural Research, and then Ghana Grains and Legumes Board. But we've realized that over the years, the technical competence, the people who handle them, most of them have aged and they've gone on retirement. And in recent times, there have been new recruitments. So they don't have that experience and expertise. And because we want to support the Planting for Food and Jobs program in terms of seed production, we have to build their capacity so that they can produce the quality of seed that the program will need to supply to the certified seed growers, who will then produce good certified seeds for farmers.
Some of the technicians spoke with Joy Business.
So my presence here, attending this workshop, is to upgrade my skills and knowledge about how to come out good quality planting materials.
Through this program, we'll be able to know what to do on the field. And when I say what to do on the field, I'm talking about the practices that goes on the field. And normally those practices affect the quality of the seeds or the outcome of the crop. So through this study, we have been able to learn that I should do those practices have an effect on the seed production, such as planting early, such as I should be like applying fertilizer at the right quantities.
So the challenge, they have seen that there is a gap between what we know and what the trend is now. That's why they have brought this.
And that's all we have for you in business. Back to Pennies.
Thank you very much, Emmanuel. And in sport, we discuss Manchester City's exit from the UEFA Champions League. Don't go away, please.